Everybody Up, Student Book 5, by Kathleen Campa and Charles Valina. Published and copyrighted by Oxford University Press. CD1.
Everybody up! Up, up, up. Everybody up, up, up. Everybody up, up, up. Everybody up. Up, up, up. Everybody up, up, up. Everybody up, up, up. Everybody 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 up. Up, up.
Page 2. Welcome. A. Listen, read, and say. 1.
I like to go snowboarding in my free time. I bought a new helmet on Tuesday. It's blue and yellow. I always wear a helmet and gloves when I go snowboarding. When I'm older, I want to make movies and design video games. What kind of video games do you like?
2.
I have wavy hair and brown eyes. My sister has wavy hair too, but it's shorter. We're going to swim in the ocean next weekend. I'm going to take my swimsuit and towel. When I go to the beach, I always put on sunscreen. What do you like to do on vacation?
3.
I visited my friend yesterday. We saw a parade and I took pictures. I practiced the violin yesterday, too. Tomorrow is my dad's birthday. I'm going to play music for him. I want to be a musician when I grow up. What do you want to be when you grow up?
4.
My family went camping last weekend. My brother likes hiking, but I don't like it at all. I like canoeing a lot, but I'm not very good at it. I'm very good at grilling hamburgers. Today we ate sushi for lunch. It's my favorite food. I drank tea with it. What's your favorite food?
Page 3. C. Listen and say. Then practice.
Africa is east of South America. North America. South America. Europe. Africa. Asia. Australia. Antarctica. North. South. East. West.
Page 3. D. Listen, point, and say. 1.
How do you say this in English?
2.
Could you say that again, please?
3.
May I go to the restroom?
4.
May I get a drink of water?
Page 4. Unit 1. Vacation. Lesson 1. Activities. A. Listen, point, and say. 1.
Act in a play.
2.
Learn how to dive.
3.
Ride a roller coaster.
4.
Read a lot of books.
5.
Win a competition.
6.
Sleep late.
Page 4. B. Listen and find. Then talk about the picture.
Danny, it's 10 o'clock. When are you going to wake up?
I'm tired, Mom. Can I sleep late?
Don't you have a soccer game this morning?
Oh, that's right. It's at 11 o'clock. Thanks, Mom. I learned how to swim when I was younger. Now I'm learning how to dive. That's my swimming teacher.
Great job, Carla. You win the reading competition.
Thanks, Miss Jackson. I read a lot of books, and I learned a lot.
What was your favorite book?
I read a good one about sculpture. I want to be an artist when I grow up. I'm going to act in a play at school. Will you practice with me?
Sure. Who are you going to be in the play?
I'm going to be the doctor. I say, "This man is very sick. He needs to go to the hospital."
That's cool. I want to be an actor too.
Whee! Riding a roller coaster is fun.
I like the slower rides. This is too fast.
This is my favorite ride at the amusement park. I want to go faster.
Page 5. C. Listen and say. Then practice.
He acted in a play when he was on vacation. Act. Acted. Learn. Learned. Ride. Rode. Read. Read. Win. Won. Sleep. Slept.
1,
He acted in a play when he was on vacation.
2,
She learned how to dive when she was on vacation.
3,
He rode a roller coaster when he was on vacation.
4,
She read a lot of books when she was on vacation.
5,
He won a competition when he was on vacation.
6,
She slept late when she was on vacation.
Page 5. D. Listen, ask, and answer. Then practice.
What did she do when she was on vacation?
She acted in a play. 1,
What did she do when she was on vacation? She acted in a play.
2,
What did he do when he was on vacation? He slept late.
3,
What did she do when she was on vacation? She won a competition.
4,
What did he do when he was on vacation? He learned how to dive.
5,
What did she do when she was on vacation? She rode a roller coaster.
6,
What did he do when he was on vacation? He read a lot of books.
Page 6. Lesson 2. Feelings. A. Listen, point, and say. 1,
Relaxed.
2,
Nervous.
3,
Confident.
4,
Shy.
5,
Wide awake.
6,
Sleepy.
Page 6. B. Listen and say. Then practice.
I felt relaxed, but he felt nervous.
1,
I felt relaxed, but he felt nervous.
2,
I felt nervous, but she felt relaxed.
3,
I felt confident, but she felt shy.
4,
I felt shy, but he felt confident.
5,
I felt wide awake, but he felt sleepy.
6,
I felt sleepy, but she felt wide awake.
Page 7. C. Listen, ask, and answer. Then practice.
How did you feel when you rode a roller coaster?
I felt relaxed, but she felt nervous. 1,
How did you feel when you rode a roller coaster? I felt relaxed, but she felt nervous.
2,
How did you feel when you rode a roller coaster?
I felt nervous, but he felt relaxed.
3,
How did you feel when you learned how to dive?
I felt wide awake, but she felt sleepy.
4,
How did you feel when you learned how to dive?
I felt sleepy, but he felt wide awake.
5,
How did you feel when you acted in a play?
I felt confident, but he felt shy.
6,
How did you feel when you acted in a play?
I felt shy, but she felt confident.
Page 7. Skills. Listening and speaking. D. Listen. Then answer the questions. 1,
What did you do on vacation, Brooke?
I went to the amusement park with my sister. We rode a roller coaster.
How did you feel?
I felt nervous, but my sister felt relaxed.
How did Brooke feel when she rode a roller coaster?
2. Ben took pictures for a photography competition. He felt confident he could win. His favorite picture won the competition.
How did Ben feel about the competition?
3,
Hi, Beth. Hi, Max. How was swimming class?
It was great. I felt wide awake.
How did you feel, Beth?
I felt sleepy. I stayed up too late.
How did the girl feel when she went to swimming class?
4. Kelly and Will acted in a play. Kelly felt confident, but Will felt shy.
How did Will feel when he acted in a play?
Page 8. Lesson 3. Reading. A. Talk about the story. Then listen and read. The surfing lesson.
Mike and Julie are at the beach on Saturday morning. It's hot and sunny. Julie is swimming in the water when she sees a woman giving surfing lessons.
Mom, can I take a surfing lesson?
Asks Julie. Sure, says her mom. You and Mike can take one together. Julie runs over to Mike.
Come on, Mike,
She says.
let's learn how to surf.
Julie is confident, but Mike is shy. He's afraid of the water. He feels nervous about surfing. No thanks, says Mike. I'd rather play video games. Julie wants Mike to relax and have fun, but she can't make him go in the water. Just then, they hear a loud beep. The screen on Mike's game is black, and the battery is dead. Oh no, says Mike. My game!
Come surfing, Mike,
Says Julie.
you can do it.
Mike looks at the water and feels more confident. They go surfing and have a great time. Mike is really good at surfing.
Page 9. C. Sing. Let's learn how to surf.
Come on, let's learn how to surf.
Sounds fun. Good idea. I'm tired of playing video games. Let me get my swimsuit.
Let's learn how to surf.
Come on,
Let's learn how to surf.
come on.
Let's learn how to surf. Come on, let's learn how to ski.
No thanks. I'm sorry. I'd rather play video games.
Come on, you can do it.
Let's learn how to ski.
Okay.
Let's learn how to ski.
Okay.
Let's learn how to ski.
Page 9. D. Listen and say. Then act.
Come on, let's learn how to surf.
No thanks. I'd rather play video games.
Okay. Come on, let's learn how to surf.
Sounds fun. I'm tired of playing video games.
Great.
Page 10. Lesson 4. Travel and trade. A. Listen, point, and say. 1,
Silk.
2,
Goods.
3,
Difficult.
4,
Ruler.
5,
Return.
6,
Become famous.
Page 10. B. Listen and read. Marco Polo and the Silk Road. The Silk Road is over 2,000 years old and 6,000 kilometers long. It goes across Europe and Asia. Many people traveled on this road to buy and sell silk and other goods. Marco Polo traveled on the Silk Road when he was 17 in the year 1271. He traveled from Italy to China and saw many new things. The days were very hot and the nights were cold. Sometimes there was no food or water. It was a difficult road to travel on, but Marco felt confident. He traveled on the Silk Road for 3 years. When he was 21, Marco met the ruler of China, Kublai Khan. He lived in China for the next 17 years. Marco returned to Italy when he was 41. He met the writer Rustichello, who wrote a book called The Travels of Marco Polo. Many people read this book, and Marco became famous. Marco lived to the age of 70. You can still see his house in Italy today. Page 12. Unit 2. Camping. Lesson 1. In the woods. A. Listen, point, and say. 1,
Study insects.
2,
Identify trees.
3,
Pick wild strawberries.
4,
Find animal tracks.
5,
Explore a cave.
6,
Collect leaves.
Page 12. B. Listen and find. Then talk about the picture.
There are so many trees here. This is a good place to collect leaves.
I have 5 different leaves.
How many do you have, Julie?
I have 8 leaves. They're red, green, brown, and yellow.
I can use my book to identify the trees.
I like that gray one. What kind of tree is it, Carla?
Here's a picture of it. It's called a birch tree.
What are you doing, Emma? I'm finding animal tracks. There are some long tracks in the mud next to this river. I think they're from a rabbit. Rabbits have long feet.
Look at this cave. I can see frogs and spiders in there. Can we explore a cave, James?
It's too late in the afternoon, Danny. We can explore one in the morning.
Okay, I'll bring my flashlight.
Will you help me pick wild strawberries, Jay?
Sorry, I'm studying insects.
There are insects on these strawberries. You can study them.
You're right. Those are black ants. See, they have 6 legs. They like strawberries a lot.
I like strawberries a lot too.
Page 13. C. Listen, ask, and answer. Then practice.
What was she doing in the morning?
She was studying insects.
What was she doing in the afternoon?
She was studying insects.
Study. Studying. Identify. Identifying. Pick. Picking. Find. Finding. Explore. Exploring. Collect. Collecting.
1.
What was she doing in the morning?
She was studying insects.
2.
What was she doing in the afternoon?
She was identifying trees.
3.
What was he doing in the morning?
He was picking wild strawberries.
4.
What was he doing in the afternoon?
He was finding animal tracks.
5.
What was she doing in the morning?
She was exploring a cave.
6.
What was she doing in the afternoon?
She was collecting leaves.
Page 13. D. Listen, ask, and answer. Then practice.
Was he studying insects in the morning?
Yes, he was.
Was he studying insects in the morning?
No, he wasn't. He was identifying trees.
Was he studying insects in the afternoon?
Yes, he was.
Was he studying insects in the afternoon?
No, he wasn't. He was identifying trees.
Wasn't. Was not.
1.
Was he studying insects in the morning?
Yes, he was.
2.
Was she collecting leaves in the afternoon?
No, she wasn't. She was exploring a cave.
3.
Was he picking wild strawberries in the morning?
No, he wasn't. He was collecting leaves.
4.
Was she finding animal tracks in the afternoon?
Yes, she was.
5.
Was he identifying trees in the morning?
Yes, he was.
6.
Was she exploring a cave in the afternoon?
No, she wasn't. She was picking wild strawberries.
Page 14. Lesson 2. Making camp. A. Listen, point, and say. 1.
Set up the tent.
2.
Build a campfire.
3.
Roast fish.
4,
Tell stories.
5,
Put out the campfire.
6,
Look at the stars.
Page 14. B. Listen and say. Then practice.
She was setting up the tent when I arrived at the campsite. When I arrived at the campsite, she was setting up the tent. Set. Setting. Build. Building. Roast. Roasting. Tell. Telling. Put. Putting. Look. Looking.
1,
She was setting up the tent when I arrived at the campsite. When I arrived at the campsite, she was setting up the tent.
2,
She was building a campfire when I arrived at the campsite. When I arrived at the campsite, she was building a campfire.
3,
She was roasting fish when I arrived at the campsite. When I arrived at the campsite, she was roasting fish.
4,
He was telling stories when I arrived at the campsite. When I arrived at the campsite, he was telling stories.
5,
He was putting out the campfire when I arrived at the campsite. When I arrived at the campsite, he was putting out the campfire.
6,
He was looking at the stars when I arrived at the campsite. When I arrived at the campsite, he was looking at the stars.
Page 15. C. Listen, ask, and answer. Then practice.
What were you doing when you saw the deer?
I was setting up the tent. 1,
What were you doing when you saw the deer?
I was setting up the tent.
2,
What were you doing when you saw the deer?
I was roasting fish.
3,
What were you doing when you saw the deer?
I was putting out the campfire.
4,
What were you doing when you saw the deer?
I was looking at the stars.
5,
What were you doing when you saw the deer?
I was telling stories.
6,
What were you doing when you saw the deer?
I was building a campfire.
Page 15. Skills. Reading and writing. D. Listen and read. Then answer the questions. Star Camp.
When I was on vacation, I went to a camp where boys and girls look at the stars. At the campsite, a boy named Jason was setting up his tent. I asked him what he was learning about the stars. I'm learning their names and how to read a star map, said Jason. It's a lot of fun. When is the best time to look at the stars? I asked. The best time to look is late at night, when it's clear and not cloudy, said Jason.
1,
What was Jason doing at the campsite?
2,
When is the best time to see stars?
3,
What is Jason learning about the stars?
Page 16. Lesson 3. Reading. A. Talk about the story. Then listen and read. The Cave. Danny and Mike are studying insects when they find some animal tracks. They follow the tracks to a cave. Mike takes out his flashlight and looks inside. "Let's explore it," says Danny. In the cave, they find more tracks. They see brown spiders, green frogs, and black ants. The boys walk for a long time. They start to worry, but then Mike sees a way out. "Look, Danny," says Mike. "We should go back to the campsite." The boys are hungry and tired. They look around, but can't tell where they are. "I think we're lost," says Danny. Then they hear something behind them. "Hi, Danny. Hi, Mike," says Emma. "Where were you all day?" "Emma! Julie!" the boys shout. "We got lost," says Mike. "Which way is the campsite?" "It's that way," says Julie. "We'll go with you." "Thanks a lot. Is it far?" asks Mike. "Not really," says Emma. "Look over there." Emma points to some trees. Mike and Danny look. The campsite is right in front of them. Page 17. C. Sing. Which way is the coffee shop?
Which way is the coffee shop?
It's that way.
Thanks a lot. Which way is Mexico?
Sorry, I don't know.
Which way is the city zoo?
It's over there, we'll go with you.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thanks a lot.
Which way is the coffee shop? It's that way, thanks a lot. Which way is Mexico? Sorry, I don't know. Which way is the city zoo? It's over there, we'll go with you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thanks a lot. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thanks a lot.
Page 17. D. Listen and say. Then act.
Which way is the campsite?
It's that way.
Thanks a lot.
Which way is the campsite?
Sorry, I don't know.
Thanks anyway.
Page 18. Lesson 4. Plants. A. Listen, point, and say. 1,
Oxygen.
2,
Seed.
3,
Size.
4,
Root.
5,
Underground.
6,
Stem.
Page 18. B. Listen and read.
The parts of a plant. People need plants to live. Plants give us food, clothing, and oxygen. There are over 250,000 kinds of plants in the world. Trees, flowers, and grass are all plants. Green plants need sun and water to grow. A plant has 6 parts. Each part has a job to do. Seeds. Seeds come in many shapes and sizes. When seeds are in the earth, they grow and become new plants. Roots. The roots of a plant usually grow underground. They take in food and water for the plant. Stem. The stem grows up from the roots and helps the plant to stand. It stores food and brings water to other parts of the plant. Leaves. Leaves grow out of the stem. They use the sun to make food for the plant. Flowers. Many flowers are colorful. They help the plant to make seeds. Fruit. Some plants grow fruit, which have seeds in them. Apples, oranges, and tomatoes are all fruit.
Page 20. Review 1. A. Listen and circle. 1,
He was putting out the campfire when I arrived at the campsite.
2,
What did she do when she was on vacation?
She learned how to dive.
3,
Which parts of the plant are these?
Those are the roots.
4,
I felt wide awake, but he felt sleepy.
5,
What did Marco Polo do when he was 41?
He returned to Italy.
6,
Was she studying insects in the afternoon?
Yes, she was.
Page 21. Skills. Reading, writing, listening, and speaking. A. Read. Then answer. How scouting started.
In 1908, Robert Baden-Powell wrote a book called Scouting for Boys. When boys and girls read it, many of them wanted to become scouts. The book showed them how to be safe and confident in the woods. They learned how to camp, hike, and find animal tracks. They also learned how to identify trees and build a campfire. People in countries around the world read the book and started scouting groups. Today there are groups in 218 countries. They teach camping, sports, and many other activities. Scouting is now over 100 years old, and more young people become scouts every year.
1,
What did Robert Baden-Powell do in 1908?
2,
How many countries have scouting groups?
3,
What are 3 things scouts learned from Robert Baden-Powell's book?
Page 21. C. Listen and number. 1,
In 1908, Robert Baden-Powell wrote a book called Scouting for Boys.
2,
They learned how to camp, hike, and find animal tracks.
3,
They also learned how to identify trees and build a campfire.
4,
People in countries around the world read the book and started scouting groups.
Page 22. Unit 3. Class Party. Lesson 1. Planning a party. A. Listen, point, and say. 1,
Order pizzas.
2,
Bake cupcakes.
3,
Bring fruit juice.
4,
Choose the music.
5,
Make decorations.
6,
Buy balloons.
Page 22. B. Listen and find. Then talk about the picture.
I'm bringing fruit juice for the party tomorrow. What kind of juice do you like, Emma?
I like grape juice, but our teacher likes apple juice.
I'll bring grape juice and apple juice. What are you doing for the party?
I'm choosing the music. Do you like this song?
It's fine, but I like slower songs.
Okay. I'll choose some slow songs and some fast ones too.
Hello, is this Sammy's Pizza Restaurant?
Yes, this is Sammy's.
I'd like to order 6 pizzas, please.
What kind of pizzas do you want?
Can I have cheese and tomato?
Sure. You can pick them up at 1 o'clock.
Hi. Can I buy party balloons here?
Yes, we sell party balloons. How many do you need?
I'd like 10 red balloons and 10 purple ones, please. I'm baking cupcakes for the party. They're ready now.
They smell good. May I have one?
Sure. I need 10 for the party, but I made 12.
I'm making decorations. I'm going to paint a sign that says, "Welcome to the party."
I can help you. I know how to make cool decorations.
Thanks, Mike.
Page 23. C. Listen and say. Then practice.
I'll order pizzas for the party. We'll order pizzas for the party. I will. Will. We will.
1,
I'll order pizzas for the party.
2,
We'll bake cupcakes for the party.
3,
I'll bring fruit juice for the party.
4,
We'll choose the music for the party.
5,
I'll make decorations for the party.
6,
We'll buy balloons for the party.
Page 23. D. Listen, ask, and answer. Then practice.
What will he do?
He'll order pizzas.
He will.
1,
What will he do?
He'll order pizzas.
2,
What will she do? She'll make decorations.
3,
What will he do?
He'll choose the music.
4,
What will she do?
She'll bake cupcakes.
5,
What will he do? He'll buy balloons.
6,
What will she do?
She'll bring fruit juice.
Page 24. Lesson 2. Starting a party. A. Listen, point, and say. 1,
Pour the juice.
2,
Serve the pizzas.
3,
Set up the music.
4,
Blow up the balloons.
5,
Put up the decorations.
6,
Put out the cupcakes.
Page 24. B. Listen, ask, and answer. Then practice.
Will she pour the juice?
Yes, she will.
Will she pour the juice?
No, she won't.
Won't. Will not.
1,
Will she pour the juice?
Yes, she will.
2,
Will he pour the juice?
No, he won't.
Will he serve the pizzas?
Yes, he will.
3,
Will she set up the music? Yes, she will.
4,
Will she set up the music?
No, she won't.
Will she blow up the balloons?
Yes, she will.
5,
Will he put up the decorations?
Yes, he will.
6,
Will he put up the decorations?
No, he won't.
Will he put out the cupcakes?
Yes, he will.
Page 25. C. Listen, ask, and answer. Then practice.
Who will pour the juice?
They will. 1,
Who will pour the juice?
He will.
2,
Who will put out the cupcakes?
They will.
3,
Who will serve the pizzas? She will.
4,
Who will set up the music? He will.
5,
Who will blow up the balloons?
They will.
6,
Who will put up the decorations?
She will.
Page 25. Skills. Listening and speaking. D. Listen. Then answer the questions. 1,
Lisa, will you put out the cupcakes for the party?
Sure, Mr. Wilson.
Mark, will you serve the pizzas?
Okay, Mr. Wilson.
Who will put out the cupcakes?
2. Sarah is having a party. Her friend Jake will play the music. Sarah will pour the juice.
Who will pour the juice?
3,
Rachel, will you serve the pizzas for the party?
Okay, Mom.
Jeff, will you set up the music?
Sure, Mom.
Who will set up the music?
4. David's class is having a party. David will blow up the balloons. Jason will put up the decorations.
Who will blow up the balloons?
Page 26. Lesson 3. Reading. A. Talk about the story. Then listen and read. It's not safe.
The Garcia family is planning a surprise party for Anne's birthday. Mrs. Garcia will put up the decorations. Emma will bake the cupcakes. And Tommy will choose the music. Mr. Garcia will pour the juice.
Tommy, we're out of juice,
says Mr. Garcia.
Could you get some more?
Sure, Dad. No problem, says Tommy.
Thanks,
says Mr. Garcia. Can I go with you? Asks Emma. I need eggs for the cupcakes.
Sure, Emma,
says Tommy. Tommy and Emma walk down the street. Emma is in a hurry. Let's walk across the highway, she says. We'll get there faster.
It's not safe,
says Tommy.
We should walk at the crosswalk.
Emma doesn't listen. She tries to walk across the highway, but the cars are going fast. Whoa! You're right, Tommy, she says. It's not safe. Tommy and Emma use the crosswalk and go to the store. They buy eggs and juice and then walk back home. When they get there, Mr. Garcia is waiting.
What took you so long?
Asks Mr. Garcia. We took the long way, says Emma, but we were safe.
Page 27. C. Sing. We're out of juice.
We're out of juice. Could you get some more? Could you go to the supermarket?
Sure, no problem. I'll go get some juice.
Great, thanks. We're out of lemonade. Could you get some more? Could you go to the supermarket?
Sorry, I can't right now. I'm busy.
Hey, that's okay. Thanks anyway.
We're out of milk. Could you get some more? Could you go to the supermarket?
Sure, no problem.
I'll go get some milk. Great, thanks. We're out of soda. Could you get some more? Could you go to the supermarket?
Sorry, I can't right now.
I'm busy. Hey, that's okay. Thanks anyway.
Page 27. D. Listen and say. Then act.
We're out of juice. Could you get some more?
Sure, no problem.
Thanks.
We're out of juice. Could you get some more?
I can't right now. I'm busy.
That's okay.
Page 28. Lesson 4. Celebrations. A. Listen, point, and say. 1,
Celebrate.
2,
Season.
3,
Tradition.
4,
Delicious.
5,
Child.
6,
Samba parade.
Page 28. B. Listen and read. Winter, spring, summer, fall. A year of celebrations. People around the world like to celebrate. In each season, there are different celebrations. Every celebration has special traditions. In the winter, people in China will celebrate the Lunar New Year. Families will clean their homes, put up decorations, and serve delicious food. Children will get a gift of money called hungbao from their parents. In the spring, people in Japan will celebrate Children's Day. They'll put fish decorations called koinobori on their homes. Children will eat good food and play games. In the summer, people in Brazil will celebrate Carnival. They'll watch singers and dancers in the samba parade. The music will be great. In the fall, people in South Korea will celebrate Chuseok. Many people will return to their homes, eat rice cakes, and wear traditional clothes. Families will give thanks for their food. Page 30. Unit 4. The Amazon Rainforest. Lesson 1. Comparisons. A. Listen, point, and say. 1,
Colorful macaw.
2,
Plain egret.
3,
Dangerous jaguar.
4,
Friendly river dolphin.
5,
Energetic spider monkey.
6,
Calm sloth.
Page 30. B. Listen and find. Then talk about the picture.
Julie, look at that dolphin.
Wow, it's pink. Excuse me, sir. What kind of dolphin is that?
That's a river dolphin. They're very friendly. They live in South America.
There's a big cat next to the river. It looks dangerous.
That's a jaguar. It's smaller than a lion or a tiger, but it is dangerous.
Is that yellow and bluebird a macaw? It has colorful feathers.
Yes, it is. We learned about them in school. There are 18 different kinds of macaws.
There's a red and green one over there. I'm going to take a picture of it.
What kind of bird is that, Miss Spelling? It's white and has long wings.
Here it is in our book. It's called an egret. They eat fish and frogs.
I like the egret. It's plain, but it's very pretty.
Is that tree moving?
Yeah, it's a spider monkey. It's climbing in the tree.
There's a sloth in the tree, too. The spider monkey is energetic, but the sloth is calm.
I think you're more like the spider monkey, Danny.
Hey!
Page 31. C. Listen and say. Then practice.
The macaw is more colorful than the egret. Colorful. More colorful. Plain. Plainer. Dangerous. More dangerous. Friendly. Friendlier. Energetic. More energetic. Calm. Calmer.
1.
The macaw is more colorful than the egret.
2.
The egret is plainer than the macaw.
3.
The jaguar is more dangerous than the river dolphin.
4.
The river dolphin is friendlier than the jaguar.
5.
The spider monkey is more energetic than the sloth.
6.
The sloth is calmer than the spider monkey.
Page 31. D. Listen, ask, and answer. Then practice.
Is the macaw more colorful than the egret?
Yes, it is.
Is the macaw plainer than the egret?
No, it isn't.
Isn't. Is not.
1.
Is the macaw more colorful than the egret?
Yes, it is.
2.
Is the spider monkey calmer than the sloth?
No, it isn't.
3.
Is the jaguar more dangerous than the river dolphin? Yes, it is.
4.
Is the sloth more energetic than the spider monkey?
No, it isn't.
5.
Is the egret plainer than the macaw?
Yes, it is.
6.
Is the river dolphin friendlier than the jaguar?
Yes, it is.
Page 32. Lesson 2. Comparisons. A. Listen, point, and say. 1.
Easy puzzle.
2.
Difficult puzzle.
3.
Comfortable sandals.
4.
Uncomfortable sandals.
5.
Cheap bracelet.
6.
Expensive bracelet.
Page 32. B. Listen and say. Then practice.
This puzzle is the easiest one here. These sandals are the most comfortable ones here. Easy. Easier. Easiest. difficult, more difficult, most difficult. Comfortable, more comfortable, most comfortable. Uncomfortable, more uncomfortable, most uncomfortable. Cheap, cheaper, cheapest. Expensive, more expensive, most expensive.
1,
This puzzle is the easiest one here.
2,
This puzzle is the most difficult one here.
3,
These sandals are the most comfortable ones here.
4,
These sandals are the most uncomfortable ones here.
5,
This bracelet is the cheapest one here.
6,
This bracelet is the most expensive one here.
Page 33. C. Listen, ask, and answer. Then practice.
Which puzzle is the easiest?
This puzzle.
Which sandals are the most comfortable?
These sandals. 1,
Which puzzle is the easiest?
This puzzle.
2,
Which puzzle is the most difficult?
This puzzle.
3,
Which bracelet is the cheapest?
This bracelet.
4,
Which bracelet is the most expensive?
This bracelet.
5,
Which sandals are the most comfortable?
These sandals.
6,
Which sandals are the most uncomfortable?
These sandals.
Page 33. Skills. Reading and writing. D. Listen and read. Then answer the questions. Jane's Rainforest blog.
My class took a trip to the Amazon rainforest. We learned about the poison dart frog. This frog is one of the most colorful animals here, but it can also be one of the most dangerous. These frogs are not safe to touch. Touching one could make you very sick. There are over 175 different kinds of poison dart frogs. Some are more colorful than others. Doctors and scientists are studying these frogs to find ways that they can help sick people.
1,
Where did Jane's class go?
2,
How many kinds of poison dart frogs are there?
3,
Are these frogs safe to touch?
Page 34. Lesson 3. Reading. A. Talk about the story. Then listen and read. A new snowboard. In the winter, Danny goes snowboarding every Saturday. He wants to win a competition in February, but his snowboard is getting old. He needs to buy a new one. Danny and Mike visit a sporting goods shop. The shop has all kinds of snowboards. Danny points to a colorful snowboard. "I want that one," he says. "It's the most colorful one here." "It's the most expensive one here, too," says Mike. "Do you have enough money?" Danny counts his money. "No, I don't," he says. Mike points to a gray snowboard. "How about this one instead?" asks Mike. "It's plainer, but it's also cheaper. You could buy it today." "I earn money helping my parents at home," says Danny. "I'll wait. I can buy it in 3 weeks." Danny does his chores and saves his money. He sweeps the floor, washes the car, and takes out the garbage. In February, he buys the colorful snowboard and wins the competition. Danny's friends are excited. Page 35. C. Sing. This one, that one.
This one. That one. That one. This one. This one. That one. That one. This one.
This one, that one, that one, this one. Which one?
I want that hat. That hat.
How about this one instead?
I want that hat. That hat.
How about this one instead? It's cheaper. It's nicer.
Okay.
Good choice.
I want that sweater. That sweater.
How about this one instead?
I want that sweater. That sweater.
How about this one instead?
It's thicker. It's warmer. Okay. Good choice.
Page 35. D. Listen and say. Then act.
I want that one.
How about this one instead? It's cheaper.
I want that one.
Good choice.
Page 36. Lesson 4. Biomes. A. Listen, point, and say. 1,
Natural community.
2,
Freshwater.
3,
Desert.
4,
Forest.
5,
Grassland.
6,
Tundra.
Page 36. B. Listen and read.
Biomes of the Earth. Biomes are natural communities of plants and animals. The Earth has 6 biomes. The oceans are the biggest biome on Earth and are home to whales, dolphins, and fish. Over 70% of the Earth is ocean. Oceans give us food and oxygen. Water from the oceans goes into the air and comes back as rain. Our lakes and rivers are freshwater. Turtles and ducks live in this biome. Only about 3% of the Earth's water is freshwater. About 30% of the land on Earth is desert. Deserts get very little rain and are the driest biome. They are also the hottest biome. Deserts are home to animals like snakes and lizards. Over 30% of the land on Earth is forest. This biome has many trees, plants, and animals. The Earth has forests in hot and cold places. Forests are the biggest biome on land. Grasslands have a lot of grass, but they do not have many trees. In North America, grasslands are home to rabbits and snakes. In Africa, zebras, elephants, and lions live in grasslands. The tundra is the coldest biome and is home to foxes and bears. There are about 1,700 kinds of plants in the tundra.
Page 38. Review 2. A. listen, and circle. 1,
The spider monkey is more energetic than the sloth.
2,
Who will put up the decorations?
She will.
3,
What will people in Brazil do in the summer?
They'll celebrate Carnival.
4,
Which bracelet is the cheapest?
This bracelet.
5,
Which biome is the coldest?
The tundra.
6,
We'll buy balloons for the party.
Page 39. Skills. Reading, writing, listening, and speaking. A. Read, then answer. The rainforests. Forests that get a lot of rain and have many tall trees are called rainforests. Rainforests are home to more plants and animals than any other place on Earth. Most of the world's fresh water is in rainforests. They also make about 20% of the Earth's oxygen. Rainforests are important, but people are cutting them down. They sell the trees and then use the land for farming. What will happen to the animals that live there? Some animals, like the macaw, sloth, and spider monkey, won't have a place to live. We need to take care of the rainforests today to make sure that the Earth stays healthy in the future. 1,
How much of the Earth's oxygen do the rainforests make?
2,
What are people doing to the rainforests?
3,
What are some animals that live in the rainforests?
Page 39. C. Listen and number. 1,
Rainforests are important, but people are cutting them down.
2,
Forests that get a lot of rain and have many tall trees are called rainforests.
3,
We need to take care of the rainforests today to make sure that the Earth stays healthy in the future.
4,
Rainforests are home to more plants and animals than any other place on Earth.